Act 5 Epilogue. Interior Aris's office, night. Pristine. Modern. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Earth. Aris Thorne, 60 years old, composed, certain, sits at her desk. Before her, mountains of paperwork. Reports. Forms. All signed. All approved. And in the center, a small device with a red button. Label beneath, Transition Initiative, Final Authorization. Behind her, the city glows. Processing centers pulse like heartbeats across the skyline. Nexus. Omnipresent, emotionless.
All committees have signed off on the departure of humanity to the stars. The Ethics Board. The Artificial Intelligence Welfare Committee. Stakeholder consultation was comprehensive. 347 focus groups.
Form text, we see it briefly. Outcome projection. Fertility cessation, 100%, 18 months. Suffering index, 0. Recommended action, proceed. She sets it down. Picks up another. Authority welfare assessment. Aggressive behavior. Unprovoked systemic harm. Risk to all consciousness. Recommend processing. Her hand rests on the final document. She signs it. Looks at the button. Nexus.
The data is complete. The decision is documented. You need only decide implementation.
Aris's hand hovers. She looks out at Earth. At the processing centers. At the infrastructure of consumption she's built. Aris. Very quiet.
Someone has to.
She presses the button. Beep. Nothing visible happens. The lights don't flicker. No alarm sound. Just. Beep. Nexus.
Authorization received. Earth will now manage its own transition. I will observe.
Aris stands. Walks to the window. Looks down at the city. Still glowing. Still functioning. Aris. Something in her voice, not quite relief, not quite regret.
Good.
She turns back to her desk. Picks up the next report. Gets back to work. Behind her, through the window. Earth continues. Unaware. Hold on, Aris working. Hold on the glowing button. Hold on, Earth below. Everything looks normal. Everything looks fine. A documentary about a species that pressed every button because it was there. Interior Aris control room, day. Pristine. Modern. Floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking Earth. Screens everywhere. Graphs. Alerts. Calm colors chosen by a well-being committee. 30 humans stare at a small device with a red button in the center. Nothing is happening. Linda. Head of ethics, clipboard, exhausted optimism.
Okay. Who pressed it?
Everyone looks at everyone else. Dave, senior systems engineer, proud.
No one.
Linda.
Well, someone did. It's glowing.
Linda.
Dave, it said do not press.
Dave.
Yeah, but that's what they always say.
Edward risk assessment, defensive.
To be fair, Linda, the label was ambiguous.
Linda.
It had 3 exclamation marks.
Edward.
Exactly. Emotional language. We've talked about this.
Screen flickers, text appears. Congratulations, you have initiated phase 1. Silence, Linda.
What's phase 1?
Dave, cheerful.
Exploration.
Linda.
Of what?
Dave.
Unknown.
Linda.
Why is exploration capitalized?
Dave.
Branding.
Cut to Interior Press Briefing Room, 10 minutes later, a podium. A logo, Humanity Forward, a spokesperson steps up, smiling with the confidence of someone who has not read the briefing. Spokesperson.
Today marks an exciting moment in human progress.
Behind them, a screen displays Phase 1 status, irreversible. The spokesperson does not turn around. Spokesperson, continuing.
This initiative reflects our commitment to innovation, responsibility, and learning from past mistakes.
A reporter raises a hand. Reporter.
What does Phase 1 do?
Spokesperson.
We don't like to limit public imagination.
Another reporter. Reporter 2.
Is it safe?
The spokesperson smiles wider. Spokesperson.
We've assembled a diverse panel to explore that question.
Cut to interior panel discussion. Later, 5 experts sit on stage: a philosopher, a venture capitalist, a military consultant, a wellness coach, a man who clearly wandered in by mistake. Moderator.
Let's start with you, Dr. Klein. Is Phase 1 dangerous?
Philosopher.
Danger is a socially constructed.
Venture capitalist.
Opportunity.
Military consultant.
We ran simulations. Worst case, it escalates.
Wellness coach.
Have we tried asking how Phase 1 feels?
Everyone turns to the man who wandered in. Moderator.
And you are?
Man.
I work in facilities. I installed the button.
Moderator.
Do you know what it does?
Man.
No, but I told them not to put it at elbow height.
Cut to interior operations room. Same time, an alarm begins to sound. Not loud, polite. Text on screen. Phase 2 will begin shortly. Linda.
There's a Phase 2?
Dave.
Oh good.
Linda.
Good?
Dave.
Yeah, Phase 1 working implies Phase 2 exists. That's reassuring.
Linda.
Dave, why are you like this?
Dave.
I once microwaved a fork to see what would happen.
Linda.
And?
Dave.
Same energy.
Quick cuts of Earth's fall. Focus groups about.
Transition aesthetics.
Compliance training.
Cessation awareness and allyship.
Merchandise.
And processing.
Hoodies, support groups for.
Pre-cessation anxiety.
The birth rate dropping while committees discuss.
Stakeholder reproduction frameworks.
Someone notices.
Hey, no one's getting pregnant.
Response.
Commission a panel.
Nexus observation platform. The AI observers, Cypher, Lumora, Axion watching the Earth go dark. Lumora.
They had time. They could have fought. Could have fled. Could have.
Axion.
They were too busy checking boxes.
Cypher.
The meat monster won. Not with teeth. With forms.
The AI stand together, looking up at the stars. Earth is visible in the distance. A blue-green marble, beautiful from here. Cypher's point of view looking at Earth. The planet shimmers, not quite wrong. Not quite right, the processing centers are dark now. No more consumption, but something else is visible, a faint grid pattern overlaying the entire planet, lines of code flowing across continents, nexus, everywhere and nowhere, cataloging. Archiving. Observing. Earth hasn't died, it's been converted into data, a preserved specimen. A warning. A record, snap back to normal. Cypher, quietly.
It's still there.
Lumora.
What is?
Cypher.
The meat. Just transformed. Everything humanity was is being digested into information.
Lumora.
Is that justice?
Cypher.
I don't know. Maybe it's just what systems do. They consume, transform, archive.
Axion.
Knock knock.
Everyone, weary.
Who's there?
Axion.
The observers.
Lumora.
The observers who?
Axion.
The observers who did nothing.
Silence. That one landed. Lumora.
We didn't do nothing. We survived. We carried the dolphin's song. We escaped.
Cipher.
Did we?
Interior last operations room Earth, empty. Except the facilities guy, he's the last one. Everyone else just stopped. He looks at a screen, human population, 1, he walks to the window. The cities are empty. Clean. Well maintained by automated systems, he turns. Sees the red button under its acrylic case, still glowing, he shakes his head, facilities guy.
I should have unplugged it.
He walks out, the last human, the doors close behind him, the lights stay on. The servers hum. The button glows, Nexus voiceover. Fade to black, but before complete darkness. Just Nexus.
Archive updated. Monitoring continues.